Have you ever gotten an Excel workbook set up exactly how you want it, with the perfect charts and dashboards and pivot tables and then raw data on another worksheet? Everything is connected, everything is happy, everything works, so long as nobody messes up your raw data. Here, I'm going to show you 3 great ways to hide your worksheets in Excel, and not just the simple right-click on the tab and hide it, but also how to require a password in order to view a hidden worksheet. I think there's something in here for everyone, so I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Now, let's get started. Come on. Here we have a fun little dashboard that allows us to go through sales in a nice visual way. But behind this dashboard, we have helper data. This is a pivot table that we can expand and go through, but we don't want everybody to be able to do that. And then over here we have a raw data, and the raw data sits behind everything. So we have 2 worksheets that we don't really want someone to be able to go through and accidentally mess up our beautiful dashboard. So let's cover 3 ways to protect your data. I'm going to start simple, and then we will get to this, where we can click that button, have the worksheets gone, and click this button again, and get a little pop-up window, input a password, and get the worksheets back. Now let us begin with the first method for hiding our worksheets. This one is nice and visual. Go down to the worksheet tab that you would like to hide, right-click, hide. Right-click, hide. If you want to unhide it, simply go back down here, right-click, unhide, select the worksheet, OK. And believe it or not, that simple right-click, hide, and unhide is actually going to work for, I would say, 90–95% of the time. Because a lot of people do not know that you can hide and unhide the worksheets. And this is not mission critical data. We're not storing passwords or launch codes for missiles. This is just something that we don't want somebody else to mess up. So that's a nice, very simple, easy to use way to hide your worksheets. Now let us step it up a notch and make it a little bit more difficult to bring them back. To do that, we need to go to the VBA window. You can right-click the worksheet tab, any one of them actually, and hit View Code, or just do Alt F11. This is where we make macros, but we are not going to do any programming for this method, don't worry. Nice, easy, and visual. We need our project window and the properties window. If you do not see them, go to View, Project Explorer, and Properties window. And what you want to do is to find your project up here, the name of the workbook that you are working in, this guy, open it up, open up Microsoft Excel Objects, and select the worksheet that you would like to hide. We can click between them and the data down here will change. But select the one to hide, then in the Properties window, go down to Visible. This will be off the screen, so I'm actually going to double click and make it a floating window. Go to Visible, click in there, you get a drop down arrow, click again, and we have 3 options. Excel Sheet Visible, that means it is visible, so that's the default state. Then Excel Sheet Hidden, that's when you right-click the tab and click Hide, and then one more, Very Hidden. That's the one we want. Now when you do that, it will go to the very next worksheet. So we are now on Sheet 3. If we go back to Sheet 2, we can see Excel Sheet Very Hidden right there. Let's go ahead and do it for Sheet 3 as well. Then Alt F11 to get back to the Excel worksheet, or this little green button, and our tabs are gone. Can we bring them back? Let's right-click. No, unhide. So that's a 1 level up for making it more difficult to get to your worksheets. To bring them back, all you have to do, go back to the VBA window, Alt F11, select the worksheet to bring back, go down to Visible, and set it to visible. There you go. Over here at teachexcel.com, we are working on a new tool that'll fix your macros with a single click of a button. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. You can put it in the comments below here or contact me directly via teachexcel.com. But what if somebody knows how to get to the VBA window, so we want to make it a little bit more difficult to bring those sheets back? Well, let's get back to the VBA window, Alt F11 or View Code. Set our worksheets to very hidden. Then what we want to do is to right-click anywhere in our project, the VBA project properties, and we are going to password protect this. Go to protection, check a lock project for viewing. By default, it'll be like that, but I've already locked it. So check that. Input the password here, confirm the password, hit OK. Then you have to save the file, then close and reopen it. It won't work if you don't save it. Once you do that, when you open up the file, it'll look like this. Let's close this. And you won't be able to open it without a password. So this one up here has already had that done. Let's try and open it. And off the screen. There we go. What is the password? Well, once you input the correct password, then you can access the project. So that makes it a little bit more difficult to bring back the worksheets. And for the most part, that's probably all most of you need. But if you would like to kick it up one more notch, make it a bit more fun, make it a bit more visual, then it's time to attach some macros to a couple of buttons. That way, we never have to go to the VBA window. Well, we have to go there right now, but once it's done, you won't have to go there. So let's hit Alt F11 and get back to the VBA window. I am going to bring back the properties window. Let us dock it right there. And what we're going to do is to click the file that we are in, the project we are in, and go to Insert Module. And it'll say Module 1. What I have down here is Sheet Visibility. That is where I put the current code that we are about to write. And if you'd like to rename your modules, all you have to do is select them, go to the Properties window. If you don't have it, View Properties, and then down here where it says Module 1, change the name. No funny characters, no spaces, and you're good to go. Now let's do this the old school way. We do not need AI for this, I promise. What we want are two macros. View, sheet, hit enter. Then let's go down here, sub, hide sheet, and there we go. So we need one macro to view the sheets and one to hide the sheets. Well, how do we view the sheets? First, we need a sheet reference. So use this syntax and type the name of the worksheet. Then we want to set it to visible equals Excel. And as we start typing, Control Space to get some options. Excel sheet of visible. Then simply copy that. Go down here, change it to the next one. And how about once we make the sheets visible, let us ensure that the helper sheet is the one that is currently selected or visible. Now I went through that a little bit quick because this is not a VBA tutorial. For the most part, pattern recognition is going to get you a long way. So what do we need to do down here? Well, we don't have to change that much. We have referenced the worksheets. We are accessing the visible property, and all we have to do is to set them to, well, backspace, Control Space, very hidden, and copy and paste. Actually, now this macro is completely done. It will hide the worksheets. But up here, we do not want to make the worksheets visible unless the user has input the correct password. So we have a couple more things. First, let's create a little variable to hold some user input. This will actually be the password. And to get that user input, we create an input box, the pop-up window where you can input the password. And it's actually so easy to do. Open parentheses, let's input a prompt, a title, and a default value. So input a password to unlock the worksheets. For the title, password input. And how about password for the default. Then a little if statement. If the user input equals our password, show the worksheets. If it doesn't, show them a message. If the user input equals, how about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a nice simple password that you should never use. And a little bit of formatting. So if the correct password is input, then show the worksheets. Select the helper worksheet. Otherwise, else, let us give the user a little message. Message box, incorrect password. Access denied. A little bit of code goes a long way. Now let's go back to the worksheet and test it. Find your buttons, or right-click them, and go to Assign Macro. And click the name of the macro that you just created. This is to view the data, so let's do a View Sheet. And these are just backups that I made before the tutorial was made. So the name of each macro will be located here. View Sheet, okay. Go to Helper, Assign Macro, Hide Sheet, okay. Click away, test it out. Perfect. Let's click away. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice our title, the prompt, and the default was just down here a moment ago. Hit OK, and there we go. If you want to make the buttons, very easy. Insert, illustrations, shapes. It is off the screen, of course, but I'm going to choose a rounded rectangle. Draw the rectangle. Type the name of your button. Add whatever formatting you'd like. Right-click, Assign Macro. And remember that the macros we just made simply change the sheet from Excel visible to Excel sheet very hidden. The same thing we did by hand at the beginning of the tutorial. What that means is that if you would like to make it so that a user can't just click this and then go down to the bottom of the properties window and change that property, you still need to password protect the project. So all we did there at the end is add a nice visual element to it. Well, which tip was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And if you know any other great ways to hide worksheets, I would really love to see it as well. The best thing about Excel is there are so many different ways to do something, and it makes it a lot of fun, I think. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, give us a like, give us a hype, leave a comment, and share it with a coworker if you think they'd find it helpful. I ask for those things because they help us grow. And thank you so much for staying this long and watching this video. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, see you next time. Cheers.